Afternoon guys, hope you're all well. Welcome to another video for our channel. So this morning the guys have been working on this 2023 Bailey Autograph coach built motorhome. This gentleman has travelled all the way down to see us for a set of our front steps, 5G motorhome Wi-Fi on the roof, and also a set of colour-coded rear sensors at the back. So starting off, we'll talk about the steps. Quite a few sets of these a week, and they are a fantastic bit of kit. Make a massive difference by simply reducing the step by 50% up into the vehicle or getting out. This particular vehicle has got self-leveling system. That means that you've got some big jacks in underneath there, so that changes the geometry of the bracket, how it fits and everything else, but it still in essence looks the same. This means that now the self-leveling can still be accessed, doesn't get in the way of the step whatsoever, but this customer is going to be chuffed to bits so he can get in and out of the vehicle safely. And we've done loads of videos on our steps before, so I won't bore you to tears. There's plenty of information on our website, plenty of pictures, and we do steps for the Contiki versions, the sliding door vans without the fairing, vehicles with air ride and with just the basic setup, and make a massive difference. I've got a set of these on mine, and to be honest, I just would be lost without them now. Anyway, we will now move on to the back for the rear sensors. So at the back of the vehicle, what we have done is fitted a set of our usual surface mounted aftermarket parking sensors. We've got them color coded, and this particular vehicle is slightly different because you've then got this recess where the number plate is. Also, as part of the recess, it does angle in quite a bit. So what the boys have done here, we've done our two outer sensors, which are sensor A and D. They're fine because they cover the angles at the back, in case there's any bollards and whatever else. And then the sensors here, which are sensors B and C, slightly angled in, which means that they should cover this blind spot area here. Now, parking sensors are not there to provide 100% cover because it's impossible on vehicles that haven't left the factory with them. We've done the best we can to provide an acoustic solution for doing any damage to any low curbs or walls or bollards, so this should be absolutely perfect. Cabling then has all been cable tied up underneath and then goes into a little garage locker here, which I'll now show you. So if you watch our videos regularly, you'll notice that we work on all shapes and sizes of motorhomes. Some of them have massive garages where you can climb in and hide, others have little dinky ones like this. Now, in here, what you can do is you can see where the boys have come up through here into the little garage compartment. Nice hole saw area here with some Copex. Here's the parking sensor module with all the cables nice and neatly cloth taped in. Now, if you can see how neat and tidy we are, that's what you get with any job that we do. This is an aftermarket module. We can't exactly hide it away. You know, realistically, if everything was perfect, you could have a nice little plastic white hobby box over here. But this is not in an area that's going to get knocked off the wall. And once the customer sees it's here, can then be very careful with what they stow away in here. But it's there, it's accessible, and when you put the vehicle into reverse, is linked to then the little internal buzzer, which is in the rear lounge area. And when you then reverse up to something, that buzzer then gets louder and more constant, so that you know when you're about to hit something, which is around about 30 centimeters. So now we're going to jump into the motorhome and have a quick chat about the Wi-Fi system. So when we fit the Wi-Fi systems, doesn't matter what model you choose, which is mostly the 5G system, everything is determined on where and how we can fit the roof antenna. Once we have found a location on the roof that's free of aftermarket accessories, or, well, it could be AC, could be lights, could be fans, whatever, solar panels, we then choose an area that's hopefully in a cupboard. So in this particular install, we fitted the antenna on the roof directly in the wardrobe, which is always a favourite place, because generally there's always then a 12-volt power supply in the area. So we'll have a quick look in there now. So on this particular system, what you can do is you can turn on the main power for the system. Richard has then tapped into the auxiliary power or 12-volt accessory feed and has wired it in there with the fuse so that it's nice and neat, but also we didn't want the Wi-Fi unit to be too high. It's quite a big storage cupboard, so if you fitted it any higher, it would have meant that you would have been leaning forward and almost having to get in the cupboard for it to for you to be able to actually touch the screen and use it, which is a bit silly. On the left hand side you'll see the antenna. That's just above the wardrobe bar, and that means that where the antenna is coming in there, it's then been sealed and fitted to the roof with a little metal plate that you screw on, and then connected to the portable 5G router. When the customer's ready, we can pop a little SD card in there, a SIM card in there, and connect to his chosen network. And then connect all of his devices. Well, we do loads of these 5G Wi-Fi systems. Every motorhome install is different, and that's what makes it a little bit more fun, is the fact that you're not doing the same type of install every single day. And of course, we then want to do it as much as we can where the customer prefers to have something fitted. This particular customer was happy to go with the flow, and it worked out better for us because this is one of the non-low profile motorhomes. So you've got big sweeping part at the top that then contours down. So we were left with maybe only a couple of places for the Wi-Fi antenna to go. Anyway, all in, nice and neat, doesn't get in the way of stuff going and hanging in the wardrobe, and it's out the way as well, and it's away from things like microwave, fridge, freezer and everything else. So if you're interested in any of the products that we've talked about in this video, please do get in touch with us. We've done 5G Wi-Fi, we've done a set of our normal front steps, and we've done some color-coded parking sensors at the back. Please do get in touch with us via the contact form on the website. Website links in the bio, and as usual guys, thank you for watching.